it's not about what the effects of the virus is to you. Like if you're young and you think that you're more immune to it, it's about keeping the society safe in general and trying to keep this down so we can get back to normal. And that could take months, it can take years.
In the last 2 weeks, Quebec has seen a spike in COVID-19 cases, and it's mainly among those aged 20 to 39. Public health authorities say that trend is being seen across the country, and as new cases continue to rise, doctors believe it's young people who may determine if there is a second wave and how severe it may be.
If the people of the age of 20 to 30 are not careful, and we saw that in bars, we saw that in Quebec recently, we see that in the States, we will be hit in the fall with a double whammy, which will be influenza and coronavirus.
On Monday, Quebec's deputy premier warned young people to act responsibly as they've been at the center of outbreaks recently.
I understand your desire to go out and socialize, but you absolutely have to do so while respecting the instructions. And don't hesitate to go get tested.
Last Friday, Canada's chief public health officer urged youth to not give in to COVID fatigue.
Younger age groups are not invincible against COVID-19. In fact, over 60% of cases reporting to the Public Health Agency this week were under the age of 39. And almost 1/3 of these younger adults were hospitalized.
In Montreal last week, a handful of public pools were shut down because a lifeguard who tested positive for COVID-19 attended a lifeguard initiation party. Several outbreaks have also been reported in bars, Quebec asking thousands of young people who had been to a bar to get tested.
My 5 cassettes can't stop, and I still have to go about, kind of going out and having my drinks.
You got to be responsible. So if you see one of your friends is behaving irresponsibly, is drinking too much, taking his mask off, walking around, the other friends should step in and say, listen, you got to stop.
Monday, Guilbeault said house parties were a contributing factor, reiterating private gatherings should be capped at 10 people. Public gatherings of 250 will be permitted as of August 3rd. Quebecers of all ages are reminded to respect the 2-meter social distancing rule, wash their hands, and wear a mask.
If we're not careful with those 3 items, we will find ourselves in the same predicament that we were 1 or 2 months ago.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.